I am today gathering up the courage to share what I have been through. As a nutritionist, it is very important for me to do the things that I'm telling my clients to do. The reason why I'm making this video today is so that I can actually come out with the reasons why I was not making any content for YouTube. What's up everyone, welcome back to Nutritionist with Manisha. And I know my channel has been really off for the last 3-4 months, considering that I only put out not even 4 videos in the entire 4 months span. And I'm sure you have noticed, specifically if you are a loyal subscriber on YouTube and Instagram, I have put on a lot of weight. There's no better way to say this. And the reason why I'm making this video today is so that I can actually come out with the reasons why I was not making any content for YouTube, why I was not creating any videos. And in fact, if I talk factually, there is a video which I had shot a month back. It is ready, edited, everything is done, and despite that I haven't been able to gather the courage to upload that. Reason was that I felt that I was looking very fat in that, and in fact there were people who came and told me that too. However, I am today gathering up the courage to share what I have been through in the last 3-4 months. I've had a gala of time, but yeah, you can see that on me. However, certain reflections, certain introspections that I've had, I'm going to share that today with everyone. That is the reason why I'm a little camera shy also today, because I feel that it is a very candid video that I'm going to share with you. There's not much script. I do not know what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, if at all you want to see me lament or rant, then keep on watching. So the first reason why I was not putting out any videos on YouTube was because I have always been a very practice what you preach kind of a person. And as a nutritionist, it is very important for me to do the things that I'm telling my clients to do. I've always done that, and in fact I always make sure that my diet plans always have things which I can do myself. Otherwise I do not put that thing in the diet plan of my clients. So yeah, I really believe in practice what I preach. And because of what was happening with me, because of the way that I was eating, because of the schedule that I had, because of the kind of fun that I was doing, I did not feel that I justify what I talk on YouTube. And that was one major reason why I was not putting any videos out. The second thing which actually made me not post was because, of course, I was gaining weight, but the reason was not anybody else primarily. The reason was me. I'll tell you a very personal story. My mother-in-law makes the best parathas in the world. She is the undisputable queen of parathas. There is no doubt about it. There never will be. No sir, not at all. However, of course, those parathas are not going to be the best friend of your waistline. And if I talk about myself, if I talk about my appetite, I am the female version of 𝗠𝘂𝗰𝗵 𝗠𝗂𝗵𝗁. And that is the reason why I ate a lot. And that's how you see this bulkiness on my face. And honestly speaking, I went from a waistline of 29 to 35 in the last 4 months. But yeah, it's not anybody else's fault. It was me. I was eating like a lot. The second thing that I observed in the last 4 months of me being married is that things won't change in the terms of your appetite or in the terms of what you eat and how you eat. However, the difference is going to be in the cooking methods. Of course, if I talk about myself personally, I was making major of my meals on my own, and after the wedding that was not the case, and then all the love was being poured to me, and the cooking methods were really different to what I was accustomed to, and that was one reason why I ended up gaining a lot of weight and going from waist 29 to waist 35. However, that leads me to the third point that I observed is yes, of course, once you're married, you will be uh, going out a lot, eating at different places, eating at different relatives' places. And what I felt was that, of course, the cooking methods were different. They were much, much richer than what I was used to. However, people who genuinely care about your health and well-being won't force you to eat a lot. And that's something which is a big realization that I've had, is that what I usually used to hear was that you don't have much control on what is being served to you. That being said, whether you want to eat a particular thing or not, that will still be in your control, because your family, the people who really care about you, won't force you beyond a point. So after a certain point, it's just you who is choosing to eat a certain food. Having said that, I cannot deny the fact that if everything on the table is really rich, you gotta eat something. You will be hungry, so you will be eating that. So yeah, it's still a confusion in my head that whether it is only about me or about the person who is serving me. Although I would want to summarize it by saying that there is certain amount of control that you have on what you pick from the table, and of course there will be certain amount of requests which will be entertained, and of course if everything on the table is rich, you can't do anything about it, you will have to eat. So yeah, there is still a confusion about that. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that you will have certain level of control on what you pick from the table to eat. However, cooking method is something that you cannot control in somebody else's house. So there has to be a balance between the two. And if you feel that there will be certain requests that will be entertained before you reach somebody's place, then definitely make them. I did, and it worked really well. Because the people who are genuinely concerned about your health and well-being will listen to you, will entertain your requests. A small example of what I did, which helped me greatly, was that I requested for steamed rice rather than pulao. It was a very, very small change, but it helped me be content with my food and yet feel light. And the fourth thing that I realized very recently was that the reason why I was not putting out videos on YouTube had less to do with how I was looking and more to do with how I felt I was looking, which means my body image issues. The reason why I say this is because in midst of all of that, I forgot that the kind of knowledge that I carry from all the education that I've had is still there. The kind of transformation that I've created for all of my clients is still there. And no matter what is happening with me, I was still doing my one-on-one sessions. I was still achieving results for my clients. My clients were still getting better in their health, improving their medical issues. So no matter how I feel personally, it's my duty to put out the knowledge that I have gathered over the years, because I know that it can help many people. So that was one major reason why I also felt like creating this video. It was really, really tough for me to say all of these things out loud, reflect on all of my observations, and really talk about all the insecurities that I had. So yeah, I hope that I will have the courage to put out the video that I have already created next week. That video is about the reasons why females find it so hard to lose weight. It really dives deep into the reasons, the scientific reasons of why it is tough for females to lose weight and what they can actually do about it, and why they should not worry about only the weight. So if you would be interested in seeing that video, no matter how fat I look in that, please let me know in the comments below, because it would really mean a lot to me, and it'll give me a lot of courage to trust my knowledge rather than how I'm looking at this moment. And yeah, if you like these reflections, if you think that you learned something out of this video, let me know in the comments below about that as well. And I hope to see you next week. I will try to see you next week. And yeah, till then, just be a fit foodie like I am. I don't think that I am fit right now, but yes, I am a foodie. I am on the journey back to the fitness levels that I had. I'm already seeing improvements, by the way. So yeah, just be with me in my journey and you will see how I have been from here to here, and then try to go back to the kind of fitness level that I had. So yes, I'll see you next week.